I'm not a politician. I think that's the best qualification, is not being a politician. Being someone who's lived their life in the real world and not dependent on government for a job or a paycheck. I think that's a very good qualification. I believe that's something we need in Washington today. I believe the Libertarian Party offers the most viable alternative to getting back to the ideas that the founders had for this country. That's individual freedom, staying out of military alliances, being personally responsible for what you do, and that's really the three big principles of the party. And I believe it's important to change the culture as well as our government, because our culture reflects our government in a way. So that's why I'm running as a Libertarian. I think the top two issues are that we're stealing wealth away from our children. Eventually, they're going to owe the government more money than they'll ever be able to pay back in a lifetime. And all the arguments about how immoral it is that everyone doesn't have health insurance, the most immoral thing that we're doing as a country is stealing from future generations. I think the second is education. Our children are being indoctrinated in our schools, and we're also indoctrinating them as parents with one single lie, and that's that every child has to go to college to succeed, which is simply not true. And we have an entire Department of Education that's their number one mission, that's their number one metric, is to have as many children go to college as possible. Some children don't want to go to college. Some do not want to spend 4 more years studying, and that's 4 years of wealth that we're taking away from them, that they're not earning a living, and they could be taking out quite probably taking out student loans on top of that, which is stealing more wealth away from their future. I think our education system should be restructured. Why aren't we teaching students to write business plans, to start their own business, to be capable of going out in the world and creating something on their own with their own abilities?